And now from WMAR-2 News, Maryland's most accurate forecast.
And with those kind of dog days, we are seeing all of that heat here and now in summer. Looking at what we have going on in the Annapolis Harbor, well, it's probably a really refreshing feeling being around the water at the moment, especially given the fact that we do have some heat advisories over for parts of the eastern shore. Look at that. We have Kent and Queen Anne's County already included in this, as the National Weather Service has put this through Sunday 8 p.m. We are starting to cool down a bit, so it's not as hot, but as we head into tomorrow, especially with these lows only heading into the mid 70s, we're going to start off quite warm, and it's going to then pick up and become quite sweltering out there. So if you're going to brunch, make sure you get some extra water, because temperatures are going to be around those low 90s by the time we get to noon, and it'll be 95 at 2, and it'll feel like it's 98, getting close to that triple-digit heat index. It's going to be quite humid out there, so these temperatures are going to definitely feel hotter than what they'll read on the thermometer. Chestertown, we're expecting to hit a high of 95, 99 in the Inner Harbor, 96 in Thurmont, 97 in Frederick, 94 in Annapolis. So again, we are still poised to be in a very hot setup. And looking at the overall temperatures and heat index compared to tomorrow, we don't really start to cool down past the 90s until well into the overnight hours. Look at that, 86 degrees will be the temperature for 10 p.m. It'll still feel like it's 90 out there. Normally we start to feel a little bit of a cool down towards that nighttime. It's not going to be very much there until, and with the humidity, it's going to still stick around for us as well. It's going to feel very sticky and gross for the next few days. It's not almost until about Friday where we really start to drop down into a much cooler kind of situation. Yes, we'll see that it'll still feel like 103 by Monday. That's why, again, the city of Baltimore extended that code red, and then finally getting into those 90s, and we start to see a little bit of an increase in our humidity going into parts of Thursday. So when we're looking at these heat indices, what does that all mean? Well, possible for heat cramps, heat exhaustion, and heat stroke is still there. So you're going to want to make sure you keep an eye out and definitely stay around the AC whenever possible, and very much hydrated throughout this weekend. And I'm not talking about just a refreshing cold beer, water, plenty of it. Looking at past the weekend, Monday, we're starting to see that we'll get some storm activity as a cold front moves along in and brings us the chance for some thunder showers towards the evening time frame. We can see them become a bit on the strong side, lingering showers towards Tuesday morning, but we dry out as we head into the middle of next week.